I got a story to tell, but it's not your typical Brother James story. The contents may shock some of you. Nevertheless, I got a story to tell. One day back in grade, I was skipping school, trying to be cool but behaving like a fool. Then this dude named really liked my penmanship, and the way I put them words together, he was feeling it. True enough, we had paths mad different, but when it came to these bars, we had a common interest. He had a setup at the crib, told me I could record. He had me back at the school by the time the bus is bored. Cool, I said like a fool just to lay down tracks. We had to post at his homie crib and stay round back, then hop in the car and head off to his crib. It's sketchy as how I describe the place he lived, so we got to record it, rapping like a menace, dropping bars hard in about every other sentence. What I didn't tell you was a hothead. When it came down to it, he was show pop led. Now while I won't tell you the set he claimed, but by the info I gave, I'm sure you know that he banged. So while I'm making bars that's greater than the former, pops up and said he's going around the corner. While I'm too distracted to peep his anger, I was straight oblivious of forthcoming danger. Also might I add, we was at his home. It's important to point out we wasn't alone. So to paint a picture perfect so the stories realize it was me and three of his guys, and the craziest look came over one of their eyes, and they looked at me and said we gotta go outside. And we walked out front and the block was empty. Then we saw come around the corner in a frenzy, telling us about how we may be a target, all really because of some drama he started. I was so scared that I dang near shorted. Then I put my hand up and said I beg your pardon. Knowing his background, gas would be blown, so I looked up and asked him to take me home. He said,
stop being scary and stop being a punk. And if you ain't got no heart, get you some. And when them dudes walk up, you better not run. And fix your face, homeboy, cause here they come.
I was shook when I took a look, cause these guys wasn't all playing by the book. The outlook really started looking dim, cause it was 5 of us and 15 of them. About 4 dudes around me like a world-trained squad. One of them pushed me so hard, felt like the hand of God. I went falling straight to the ground, and over me were these guys standing around. I got stumped on the shoulders, kicked in the face, and one dude kept kicking me in the same place, down by my rib cage, and my eyes got glazed. It's safe to say your boy was good in days. Wasn't long before I started seeing the stars, the Milky Way, Jupiter, Venus, and Mars. When I came back to it, was furious with a gat in his hand and a look serious. I asked him to take me home. I was done. I'm not the type of dude to be playing with guns, and I'm not the type of person to get killed for this. Looked at me and said,
you ain't built for this.
Then his homeboy took me back to school before it was known. Got up on the buses, then it took me home. Now I'm at the crib, limping with the hurt. My pop looked at me and asked, lift up my shirt, and I had a big bruise. He asked me, how did I get it? I said, Pops, I fell down the stairs, man, I was tripping. He said, oh, you got it from falling? Well, when you fell, why didn't your school just call me? I was stuck, I didn't know what to say. He said, son, you really think I'm here to play? He told me, get the belt, he was gonna wear me out, cause he knew it was a story I was lying about. So the moral of the story is, do what you're supposed, and make sure the right path's the one that's been chose. I knew that I will finally share this story someday, to show you the right way is just one way. I'm telling you, the hard way is not the fun way. You don't wanna be like me, beat twice in one day. So please avoid the gunplay. Stay in school, stay in church. I'll see you on Sunday.